a kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way he left it. He's a little gruff at times. Dread rum's brewed from swamp weeds, so its effect is as bold as its flavor. Can't decide between a hammer and a brusher's pike? Take both. The shards are getting harder to find. That's Trigger Hill, where the Army's elite became the finest marksmen in the land. No risk of Culford Cauldron ever erupting again, they used to say. Guess they were wrong. Not everything blew up in the Calamity. Why Culford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its time. The cauldron boiled over some 300 years ago. They say it filled the skies with ash and the lakes with molten rock. If you wanted to survive something like that, you had to learn to adapt. So in a way, the beasts of the wilds, they're all survivors too. It takes a certain stubborn pride to keep on living in a place like this. Best to keep out of the cauldron. As for us, we learned an awful lot from Culford Cauldron. That learning led to some interesting inventions. The raw power of the world fell right into our hands. Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction. Can't fault our people for their natural curiosity now, can you? Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets out here. so much life in all that ash. The more ash we swept aside, the more life we found. Kept on sifting through the cauldron's secrets anyway. As inhospitable as they come. But still we pressed on. When we looked down inside Culford Cauldron, looked down through all the smoke and flames, we saw in there the heart of the world, the heart now laid bare by the Calamity. We had to have it. As for the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing woke up every last stink eye from here to Charleston Pond. Kid's thinking he's got to trek all the way back around the cauldron. Luckily, the cauldron cooked up a little shortcut for him. Sure, it ain't the most convenient path. Biggest stink eye he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side. Well, it ain't polite to stare. Where there's one stink eye, there's always more. The cauldron Bastion's tenants all gather up to bid the kid a fond farewell. Kid don't shed any tears for him, though. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city. But all the fires died out. There's nothing left of it. It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight. Kid ain't much of a ladies' man. Gotta watch your fingers around that little guy. They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now. The shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again. Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city. Seems Zia's cooking got the best of him. Culture, a still life of old unwanted keepsakes. With pike and repeater in hand, he's like a man come straight from the wilds. Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it. We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zan. Grady incinerators where we sent off all our trash to be burned or be eaten by the wilds. Not much left of Mount Zan nowadays. It's like a cross between a zoo and a prison break. Can't rightly call Mount Zan a mountain anymore. There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go. So they figure they'll hold out right here on a slab of mountain the Calamity forgot. Good thing for those beasts the Calamity saved leftovers. We only found their little lair because they found themselves a little shard. It's a delicate situation. Those beasts been hoarding all the valuables they could find. The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own. They even dragged their children into this. Stinks. Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean. The city left behind, those beasts took for themselves. There's only one kind of mercy left these days. It takes a lot of convincing, and our orders have to do the talking. This way, it's either them or us. But if we win, they win too. Our Bastion is everybody's gain, not just ours. Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast. Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place. They've rounded up their survivors, just like we have. They've been searching for cores and shards, just like we have. Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have. We just really need their shard. Kid got it fair and square. That's the way. He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry.